What is up, everybody? This is Recap Rewind Reactions. I'm J-Lag.
And I'm NB.
And we are reacting to Pretty Little Liars Original Sins official trailer.
Oh, the trailer? It's not the teaser?
It's not the teaser, it's the trailer.
The tease? Okay, so this is the full trailer. It's like almost 3 minutes long.
Whoa.
So it's gonna be good. Do you want to read the little synopsis?
Yeah, so in the synopsis it says 20 years ago, a series of tragic events almost ripped the blue-collar town of Millwood apart. Now in present day, a disparate group of teen girls, a brand new set of little liars, find themselves tormented by an unknown assailant. A capital A assailant.
Capital A.
And made to pay for the secret sins committed by their parents 2 decades ago, as well as their own. In the dark, coming-of-age story, horror-tinged drama, Pretty Little Liars Original Sin, we found ourselves miles away from Rosewood, but within the existing Pretty Little Liars universe, in a brand new town with a generation of little liars. New generation of little liars.
New gen.
New gen, Gen Z.
So many new gen things on HBOMax. First there was Gossip Girl and now this. Okay, you ready?
All right, are we ready? Yeah, let's do it.
Ready. Let's.
And go.
Check out the official trailer
for Pretty Little Liars.
Okay, girl.
Pretty Little Liars.
Okay.
Pretty Little Liars.
Original
on
sin. Original
HBOMax.
sin.
Oh, they're so excited. They're like, we gonna die soon.
Every town has one. The scary house.
Oh, murder house.
from the
Murder house
cemetery.
always.
Of
The
course.
girl lived alone with her mother.
Oh, her mom looks.
And
Her mommy.
something terrible happened. In Millwood, that girl was me.
Uh-oh.
What happened, girl?
Something happened to her.
Oh my god. Oh,
It's not too late to turn back. Oh my god. It's Spirit Week?
Spirit Week.
Action.
Okay.
Ooh, we're gonna get a lot of like high school action, I feel like.
Nobody wants your pregnant, tragic ass.
Pretty.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
She's pregnant.
In fact, I'm gonna be Spirit Queen.
Who's gonna be the queen?
She's got my vote.
Okay, friends. Friends. Oh, she's legitimately pregnant.
Yeah, she's legit pregnant.
Oh, Carrie moment. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh, something happens at. Ooh, she has a baby.
Oh, but like. One down, 5 to go.
Beloved member of Millwood High's community.
Like the baby died.
What?
A is
What?
testing us. He's watching us.
Ooh.
Start the car now.
What?
What
Got
is
an
going on?
invitation to some party when she was in high school.
Is it gonna do flashbacks? Like,
Yeah.
This girl, Angela Waters.
Angela?
She killed herself at the
Oh.
base of the fire.
oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Did you know our mommies were friends back in high school? Because I definitely didn't.
Okay.
Our mommies are
Can't be
friends.
a coincidence. What aren't they telling us?
Look out the window.
Oh my god. A looks so creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad. Whatever happens, we're all in this together. All for one and one for all.
Little black swan moment.
Oh, okay. It looks good though.
You wish.
Oh,
I need to find out how these things are connected.
Huh.
whoa. July 28th. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have like a couple of questions for you.
I have a lot of questions.
Like, do you think this is gonna be dark? Like, when I say dark, like, is it gonna be that campy sort of that original PLL like kind of feel, or is it gonna be like dark? Like, we're gonna go there.
Is it gonna be like American Horror Story
Yeah.
1984 vibes?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be really gory because it's HBOMax for one. Like, they can go all the way with like gore and violence, obviously.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's gonna get to that level, but
Not even like gore, but like traumatic events, like rape and like abortions and like. Do you think it's gonna go there, or like do you think
mean-
it'll just kind of like be at the surface of that?
I wouldn't be surprised if they cover like a lot more adult like related
Yeah.
content. So probably within the realm of like kind of darker teenage stories, like maybe similar to like what Euphoria is doing, like with their
obviously
dark
not
energy.
to that. There's like a spectrum. Like Euphoria's here, and then you have like Gossip Girl, like the new one here.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be somewhere in the middle, because I don't think it'll be as extreme as Euphoria.
Yeah. I think that you're probably right, and like plus murder, because like
Gossip
obviously. Girl and Euphoria
that's
doesn't have like a killer on the
true.
loose.
True.
So yeah,
Like
I
the
feel like
horror element.
it could probably cover all those things. It's interesting because it almost gives me like a bit of camp, because obviously they want to keep it relatively light.
Yeah.
But I don't know how light they're gonna make it, because it's still like it's so tough. Like this is the magic and like I think like the perfect calculation of a show like this, and it's the same idea as Riverdale. Shout out to Riverdale, but like it's hard to capture that, right? Like the fun of high school, because these are still high school friends. But then there's like this serious undertone of like murder mystery. People are getting killed. Like those are like serious that's the highest stakes you can get is murder. So if people are just dropping off like flies while they're trying to figure this out, like it's almost like giving me like I Know What You Did Last Summer kind of vibes. Totally. But
there's
like,
something,
I don't know, it's interesting.
There's something that I would say, like the idea that of I feel like makes it feel like the original show. And that's all fun to like, I think to start with, to have like a foundation around. But it'd be interesting to see if people legit start glitching out and doing these things on their own merit because of this idea of or like these things that are happening, and like just kind of they just start to veer off themselves, and that way those events are tethered to who they are, not just because A's making me do it, or I did this because of A.
Right.
Because that's always there's always that excuse, right? It's like, oh, because of A you did that. Okay, I get it. But if they start doing these things on their own, and they like get to like a really dark place because of what, you know, they've been sort of like conditioned, programmed to be because of A, like that'd be sick too. Like they could take this to a whole other level.
For sure. It'll be really interesting to see what they do to make this feel fresh but still kind of familiar. How do you feel about the girls so far? Like, are you drawn to any of them, or are you drawn to them? I mean, they're all new actors from what I can see. I don't recognize any of them. They all look real cute. I don't know. I mean, I feel like just like a show like Gossip Girl, like the new Gossip Girl, you go into it not really sure what they're gonna be like until you kind of get into it. But I love all the characters on Gossip Girl now. Like those are all really entertaining, really talented actors. So I'm sure it's gonna be at that level with this as well. Why? What do you think?
No, I agree with you. I just wanted to kind of like your thoughts on that. I do think Gossip Girl is a way more sexualized show, and the characters will be way more sexualized, whereas this one might not be as like sexual, but like it'll be darker in a different way.
Right. It's hard because you like when they take on these kinds of shows, you're covering like so many different elements. You're covering like the personal lives, like their day to day, because obviously they're in high school. So like you want to see like as the audience, you want to see them through graduation. Like you want to have some sort of continuum for them as well. But then also like they're dealing with literally a serial killer, like in a small town. Like the level of believability that like HBO can bring to a story like this is so difficult, because like they root a lot of their stuff in like the reality of like the feasibility of something like this to happen. And we already talked about it, I know, in like when we talked about the teaser, but like the original Pretty Little Liars is like, it was like so off reality by the end of the series that like you don't really like, you just are there for the entertainment value and to laugh about it.
And at that point,
like,
you love the characters.
Yeah, and you just want to like, you can't take it so seriously. You kind of like have to just enjoy what's coming. Whereas like a show like Gossip Girl, the new one at least, I should say, there's a level of enjoyment because like it can happen to a degree. There's a level of believability to it.
Oh, that for sure.
Riverdale, for one, like if you want to go with that, like
maybe season one, yes.
Season 1, season 6, no, it's not happening for sure. So it'll be interesting to see like what this show starts as, if they continue to get picked up, and like what that show ends up becoming. Like what is their final story? Because you know, I even mentioned I Know What You Did Last Summer. There was a series called I Know What You Did Last Summer that got released by I think Amazon Prime last summer, and Like it's kind of
Yeah,
got a
there
similar
was.
vibe. So it's like, what are you gonna bring to
By
this
the way-
show that's gonna make me want to watch this one versus like the 3, 4,
One-
5 other murder mystery
Hundred
high school student murder shows?
Percent, 100%.
It's like a genre now.
They need these girls need to become iconic, like Shay Mitchell level.
Yeah.
Their music needs to be on fire, like the
Yes.
OC and Gossip Girl. Okay, they need a fire
Combined.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
And they need to not, Roberto, if you're listening, you need to not lose your shit and do what we did in Riverdale. Like, keep this shit tight. Like, don't go
Tight.
crazy. Don't go
Yes.
crazy. Like, truly.
Yeah.
First seasons are always like, in my eyes, first season is always like the best because it's like the most flushed out.
The biggest
because they've had the
story.
most time to sit
To
with
develop it. Yeah.
No, I'm excited. I definitely am gonna give it a watch. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see how this all unfolds, and it seems like our viewers are excited about it too. We have a lot of viewers that are waiting to watch it. Like we said in the original teaser, guys, reaction, the way they're releasing this is a very odd release structure.
Schedule. Yeah.
And I don't have it in front of me right now, but it's like, but make sure you like look for the episodes because it's like 2 episodes like 1 week or like 3 episodes 1 week and then it's off for like 2 weeks and then it's like 3 episodes again. Like, so just
Right.
make sure you keep your eye on it because it's not going to be like every week 1 episode.
Yeah.
So
It's interesting. I'm just very interested. And also, I think the one big thing that's changed in this, from what I can see from the trailer, is A is like, it looks like a physical person that's like stalking them.
but wasn't
So-
that always the case? Like, didn't it turn into a physical person? in the
A
original?
was always kind of like in the shadows, had a little like black hood, kind of looked cool, to be honest. Like, you never really knew what they were. They didn't have like, this guy has like, or her, because it could be a girl
Yeah.
too. It has like a bag. They have a bag on their
Yeah.
head, and they have like an A spray painted on it, and they're wearing like a nightgown. So it's like
Yeah.
a very specific, very menacing, like almost like a Jason like,
and that just could be
style
from someone's
character.
imagination, right? Like, we're
Could
thinking
be.
that's the real person, but like, what if the girl's just thinking that or something?
Or is it just like an A where they've been teasing them the entire time? Like, the one thing that
Yeah.
was really interesting about the A from the original series is they like to play with the characters. They like to
Yeah.
toy with them and play with them as puppets and like really like tease them and push them around and make them suffer in one area and release this information on another area. Like, it was that Gossip Girl element that
Yeah.
made us feel like, oh shit, this person is not just fucking with them, they're like messing with them on like a level that's more like not childlike, but like high school vibes.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
this person looks like a full-grown adult, like ready to be like, I'm gonna kill you now, you are next. Like, it's a
Yeah.
little like, whoa. like,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a little serious from
It's
what I
more
can
serious, for sure.
see. So it'll be interesting to see how they do bring that element of entertainment outside of just being like dark, scary murder.
100%.
Though that's a genre in itself,
what it
right?
is.
Like, if
Yeah.
that's what you want to watch, then it's there and available. They just rebooted it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, it's
Yep.
it's its own show, and I'm sure it's gonna have its own like vibe to it, and it'll be unique in its own way. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with these flashbacks to show that past story, because clearly there is like an underlining in like situation with the parents, or like it seems like all of the parents were friends in high school.
Yeah.
Obviously something happened at that point in time. Is that person that's there to like get after them or get after the kids? Like, there's a lot of assumptions that could be made right now, I
Definitely.
guess, but it'll be interesting to see how it all kind of plays
Yeah.
out. Yeah, I'm
I'm
definitely,
excited.
I'll watch it. I'll watch the first episode and see how
Yeah.
it plays out. I'm sure, like, that'll kind of keep my interest. There's a lot of effing shows that are out here in this day and age, girl.
Yep.
And I think that's the biggest challenge. Like I said, like, this is one of many at this point in time. There's a lot of great original content, not even just reboots, that are out there. So, like, the biggest challenge is not to just rely on the nostalgia. Bring us
100%.
something new, bring us something fresh, bring us something that makes us feel like excited about it. And the tough thing is, when you say that this is a reboot, it's hard to say like, oh yeah, bring something new when you've attached it to something old, you know? So it's like, what are you doing at this point in time? Like, I don't know. And also a show that is not even more than 10 years old off the air, you know, like Pretty Little Liars.
It's not even that old.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's being, it has sort of, I'm hoping that they take it to a darker place, a bit more sexy, because you're on HBOMax. Like, we are expecting a little bit of sexy time.
For
like,
sure.
Let's do it. Like, you know, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let us know what you think in the comments below, because we do have like, what, a couple more weeks before it airs? 3 more weeks before it airs.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep us posted. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you'd like us to kind of take a stab, no pun intended, at like maybe the first episode and get our thoughts on it, or if you just want us to kind of like give you a little rundown, because maybe we'll just like keep it light this time around. Who knows? But keep us posted. That's it. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.